So today the challenge is mixed media. Now, I don't know if you can tell, but it even goes off the page. There's quite a bit of stuff. So I tried to bring in as many different things as I possibly could find that could fit in mixed media theme. I'm sure there's, a million other things. I could bring in some crayons, which maybe I will. Let's bring in some crayons or some gelatos. We got some tissue paper. We got some collage medium. We got some distress oxides. We got some distress spray stain. We have some gesso. We have some cheesecloth. We have some tape, some painter's tape, not tape, painter's mesh. More stencils, some washi tape. Okay, so I brought in some distress crayons. I got faded jeans, hickory smoke, and abandoned carol, because for the life of me, I can't find saltwater taffy. But close enough. It's like a deeper version of it. Of course, I have a brush, and then I'm going to have some foam tape for all the colors. And we're going to go at it. We might add some modeling paste. It's there, so it's right here off to the side. So we will see. So I did get some watercolor paper just because I want to make sure that it's going to withstand all the stuff I'm going to put on it. So the first thing is I'm going to put some clear gesso. I know in the video we used colored gesso, and then we actually colored it. But this time we're just going to put clear gesso. It's getting pretty thick, so I'm going to have to buy some new stuff probably real soon. It's almost empty, so it's all good. We'll just put a good layer of this, just like that. I'm going to make sure that my heat tool is plugged in, because there's going to be quite a few layers of different things. So I get that the gesso might have been a bit unnecessary, because we're going to do some tissue paper with some craft medium, but I just wanted to use the different layers. And with the modeling paste, I'm thinking I might color it and then just kind of put it on the layout without really, putting it through a template or anything like that. Okay. So I don't want to put too much of this. And this is almost empty. I am using my stuff, people. I am using my stuff. I can see the bottom of this. And I'd rather have to buy something again because I completely used it than because it dried out on me, which I already have another jar of this stuff, because I could tell that, I was using it quite a bit. So this tissue paper is called Tissue Wrap from Tim Holtz, and it's the terminology, so it's just different words on it. And I'm not even sure what I'm doing. I just started gluing, and normally I always go for the middle, right? So this time I decided, you know what, let's go for the side of the layout. I don't know if I'm going to do the whole side of it, or if I'm just going to do kind of just up here. I'm not sure. And where it's double layering or triple layering, it's making a really cool effect. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. Okay. And this, I'm going to wait till it dries and then I can rip it off or just cut it off. I think I'm going to put another one over here. And that's another thing, like these collage papers, I've had those forever. So it's good that, you know, I'm kind of tearing into them because some of them, you know, it was even like they were still sealed. So it's good. I don't know what picture I'm going to use with this. It's all good. I just know I want to play right now. So I just want to do a bunch of mixed media. I just took out a whole bunch of different things. I'm not even sure if I'm going to use all of it. I just want it to use stuff, you know. I think this is getting too close to there. So we're just going to push it over and maybe do something like that. Okay. I don't want to do too much because I want to be able to see this when I, you know, do the layout. So let's do, look at that. I don't know if you can see the end of that, but it's pretty much at the end. So I'm just going to put another coat of this, and that's going to seal this in. I just want to make sure there's a good coat. Okay, I probably have enough for one more time in there, and then that's going to be that for this jar. So I'm still going to put this over top, because if at one point it's going to dry, it's when it's that low. Okay, so now I'm going to go wash my brush off right away. If I need to use it again, whatever, but I've been finding that putting a baby wipe over top, I forget it, and then it's way more work for me, so I'd rather just go wash it now. Okay, so I've dried this up with my Tim Holtz heat tool. Now I'm just looking at this going, okay, I want to put some arrows in there. Do I want to put it in blue? Do I want to put it in that peachy color or in gray? I think the gray, I want to use it to kind of distress. So maybe I can do some in blue and some in pink. Okay, let's just go with it, right? If you waste too much time kind of thinking, then you're not doing. So let's just do what's the worst that can happen, right? That paper, I can't use it. It's not a big deal. How about if I go from blue and then go to pink? So the colors in this kit, I went with the colors in the kits. Ah! I gotta go with blue and pink. But this is my pink dabber, and I just put it in the blue. But if you just do this on a piece of paper towel, it'll wipe it up. Okay, how about if I do this? A few in pink, a few in blue, and then we'll finish with blue again. Why not? This one will go all the way across. Maybe. And then this one here, maybe we can just do the pink. Maybe we can just do the blue up here. Just do the blue up here. Okay. I don't know how much of this we're going to see, but that's okay. And then over here, maybe we'll do the pink. Okay, so that's one template. Okay, I'll go with that for now. Then I got this. This is just like random stuff, right? Let's try to use some of these, and I just turned off the recording there because oof, it was loud. Okay, now I want some gray, right? Now I want some gray. Or maybe I was supposed to use that one for blue. Oh well. It's okay. Okay, I don't think this gray is going to be dark enough. How about we go for neutral and we use, oops, we use this. I think I'd like to get a few more of those just because when you're doing something like this and you have to keep changing, it's kind of messy on the hands. Maybe it's because it's got some collage medium on there and you can't, it doesn't stick, but it's okay. We'll do some over here. Just a little bit, just to add some texture to everything. Just a little bit. Now let me see what else we have on here, right? Maybe something like that with the blue, maybe. Oh, I took the thing off the blue. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some off on the paper towel just so it's not so strong. I'm just going to do a little bit. I have nothing up here. So let's do a little bit up there. Okay, now I have this. I'm going to add, no idea what I'm doing, peeps. I just wanted to look mixed media-ish. So I'm just taking the small ink pad in Hickory Smoke, just adding that. Now I'm going to dry everything. Okay, that's the oxide. That goes there. This goes here. This goes here. And this goes here. Right. Ooh, I have the crayons too. I could do something with, let me dry this and then we'll come back with the crayons. Okay, I put a bit of water in there. And I'm just going to put some blobs, and it's going to reactivate what I did with the ink pad too, but I think it's just going to make it look like messy. And then after, I can get my brush too and kind of do that. And one time I did that and I really liked how it turned out too. Oh, that was too much pencil, I think. Let's try to muck it up a little bit. I put the pencil in the water first to try to, ooh, my finger's getting kind of worn out. Okay, now the blue, I think I have to be careful. I think I had to be more careful about the the other color. Okay, now this looks like a massive mess, but now we're going to use the brush and really really mess it up. Okay, now to make even matters worse or better, not sure yet, we're going to be adding some of this stuff. Should I do it in between? Okay, I don't want to do too much here. Okay, maybe a little bit more blue. So generally with mixed media, if I don't like it, I just keep adding more. And then as I add more, usually I start to like what I'm seeing. And if I don't, if you cut it down to size, then it's not as overwhelming. And then I usually like it. Okay, I think I'm gonna add more pencil work. So I need more water in there. And, oh, and you can't forget, like, we're gonna add pattern papers on this, probably not a lot, a few pictures, right? So that's gonna cover some of this. Instead of my finger, I think I'm gonna keep going with the paintbrush. There. I just don't want to see any of that white anymore. I just want to see color. And I didn't want it to be contained to an area. I wanted it to be kind of all over the place. Okay. See here, there was some medium, collage medium. So it's much easier to move than, let's say, there where there was no collage medium. And I bet you the gesso would do the same thing. So if I would have gessoed the whole thing, it would be so much easier to move the color. Okay, now what am I going to do? I think I want more splatters, but this time I'm not going to, I'm not going to spread them out. I just want it to be splatters. I might get some India ink maybe. Okay. Okay, I like that. Let's dry that and then we'll come back. That's all dry. Now I'm going to use some of this stuff. And I'm just going to use it as a template. And I'm going to make some little squares on the layout. I'm going to be using black soot because I think that's really the only thing that's going to show up because there's just so much color there. I think black soot is going to do it though. Yeah. I'll put some here. Just like that. And then we'll put some down here. Just a little bit. Okay. Awesome. Trying to think what else, you know, I could add to this. I'm thinking maybe just plain white modeling paste instead of coloring it. I got to figure out, I think I'm going to put a photo here, maybe, a photo here, a small photo here, a photo maybe on top, like right there, then maybe journaling down here. Just trying to think where everything's going to be, because then I should, you know, put that stuff where it's not the, you know, that stuff is not going to be. Now, all my knives are in the sink. So I'm just going to use this one. Whee! Okay, I'm just going to go for it. I've never used it, like just the color of modeling paste, but I think, and if I want to, after it dries, I can tint it too. I can go ahead and color a little bit of it. So I think that's going to be okay. Because if I don't like it, I can just tint it. But I think I like it. Just adds a lightness to the layout because it's quite dry, dark, not dry, dark. Okay. Just trying to think. I feel like I want like some dramatic difference. And I think what I'm going to do is after it's all done, I'll put splotches of India ink, and I think that will give it what I need. And I can also put more splatters of ink after the fact too. Okay, so while that dries, I'm just going to go wash this up. Everything is pretty much dry, and what I'm going to do here is I want to use the inside of the cardstock to mat my photos, because I've decided I'm going to cut this down to, oh, that's pretty. To 11 3/4 and 11 3/4, and then I'm just going to use the inside of this to mat my photos. I wasn't careful how I cut this, and it's okay. I'll make it work. I just got to make sure I got lots of room around it all, and then I can just cut around. I don't even know if I'm going to put pattern paper around all of them. I just know I want black cardstock. So I'll cut one off. This is pretty straight, so now I can use that to do the rest. I cut my photos down to 3x4. There. This looks pretty straight, so I'll use that to start the rest. Oh, I went a little crooked there. It's all good. There we go. Oh, they're all pretty crooked. This one's pretty good. So I think that's the edge of the paper. I still went crooked though. I think it's just hard to put the photo on straight when you don't have straight edges, but I'm not too fussy about that kind of stuff. I'm like, whatever. Whatever. It's not perfect. A lot of times too, I like it when the photos kind of off kilter, you know, off kilter. I like that. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. Oh, we got to cut this down to 11 3/4. Oh, it already is. So I guess I had decided before we when I made the page kit, I had decided that I was going to mat that. And you know what? It makes sense because mixed media layouts are usually pretty busy and they're a little warped. So it helps to put it on another cardstock. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some all the way around here, but then I'm also going to go on the inside here and put some on. Not going too close to the edge because we're going to have 1/4 of an inch that's going to show. But I just want to make sure that this is down. Just want to make sure that this is down. Okay. And also making sure that I don't put any there, right? Because I cut the inside out. Okay. Now, I thought maybe I could use pattern paper on a couple of these. Maybe just on one, because I don't know if I can fit 2. Let's do one. And then the other ones I can do like, oh, what do you call it? Just like a strip or something underneath some of them. Again, just using my scissors. Ooh, that is super crooked though, so let's fix that. Perfect. It's not centered, so we'll just center that. I think I'm gonna like that, so we'll put this guy here just because the bird is looking inside here. Okay, we'll put this guy here because the bird is looking that way. And then this bird is looking in. So how perfect is that? Totally did not plan that. It's just as I'm putting them down, I'm noticing that. I'm just wondering if I should do like something above and beyond here, like something like this. Just cut it in half and then do a little bit that goes above, maybe just above, and then below. Yeah, that's fine. I'll tuck it in a little bit more. I think that's fine. Okay, let's put some glue here. It's a little bigger than what I wanted it, but it's a little bigger too, so I'm going to need to trim it. Well, I'm going to make the colors match. The top and the bottom, I had it backwards, but just so it looks like it's one continuous like pattern paper. Should I go right to the edge like that? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so let's go and glue this down. And I think that guy, I don't know what I'm going to do. Let me just, I want to go all the way down so then it pops against the black. I want to start gluing everything down. And this guy, should I do like maybe just like something like this? You know what I mean? Maybe. Okay, there's all of these. I don't know that I want to use that. And there's all of those. I'm not sure those are the right color, but I also had this, and I'm kind of thinking that's what I'm going to use with these. Maybe I can put one cluster here, one cluster with each of those. And then I have gray, so let's do that. Okay, maybe down here for this one. Yeah, that looks okay. Let's do here for this one. I still have some cheesecloth I want to put in there, so I got to think of that. I'll probably want to like grungy it up, or I'm just going to put it directly on and then it'll just show up because it's so grungy in the back. Maybe I'll do that. Let's do this. Okay. Like that. Did I glue this down? Nope. Okay. Okay. I still have inks all over my fingers, and that's okay. Ooh, you know what? I really like those little strips. Let's see if we can use those somehow. How about if we do the cameras here? Maybe I should go a little further in. And then I can put something else there, right? Then here we can do the hearts like that. And maybe here we can do the arrows. Okay, I like that. What else could we put on those? Just trying to see if there's anything I can stick on there. I said I didn't think I could use those, but let's look anyway. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, I don't think so. Let's try to see what else we could do with these guys. Maybe some of these. I like this camera. This camera roll or camera lens. I like that. This one here. I might put other stuff there too, so I don't care really what the picture is, because I'm going to do something else. It's just kind of a foundation kind of thing. Ooh, I like this too. But it's too big. Oh, and it's the O. I thought it was the O for today, but it's not. It is not. I don't know what I want to do. Do I want to put flowers? Oh, I don't know. Kind of like this. We'll probably put one in each. Like that. And then happy little moments. Absolutely. Might have to scooch that over just a smidgen. Maybe like that. And then I'll do this Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. This works. And this is not together, but okay, that was coming up. That's not together, but let's see if we can move it and make it work. Yeah, that's good. Just like that. And I think I will put flowers. Because in there was, you know, tons of flowers. And there was birds and everything, but there was also a ton of flowers. I don't think I want to do red or blue and blue. Let's do that. And this one here, is there another big flower? There's only this one. Do I want to do another? I don't think I want to do another like round sticker, but I don't think I want to do those other little flowers. So you know what? I'm going to make my own, if you will, shaped flower. Just like that. Just like that. Okay. Yay. That works out. Okay, I might now use the little flowers. I just wanted one to be like that. Then now I can maybe kind of finish, you know what I mean? Finish it off. Use the different colors here. Like that. And this one is blue, so I'm going to go with pink. Oh yeah, just makes a nice little cluster. Oh, I wish there was two. I already used the other arrow. I think I'm going to use the arrow right here. Oh, I like that. Wish I had another one. I don't. I'm not going to worry about it. I still like how this is turning out. Now, do I want... Like I'm thinking of using maybe this somewhere, but I don't know where. I don't know where. I'm wondering if I should do the Live, Love, Laugh. I wish it was other colors, so I don't think I'm going to do it. I wish it was like another color, I guess is what I'm saying. And then I would definitely use it. Ooh, let me go check something. So I found this title. It just says bright. And they did brighten, this did brighten up our day. This whole day was so nice and relaxing and a whole lot of fun. Whole lot of fun. So if you hear something in the background, it's just extremely windy here. Hope we don't lose power. It's that windy. Okay, so bright. Awesome. Okay, I'm going to put some black enamel dots. Oh, before we do that, totally forgot about this, right? We want to put some of that in there. Let me find some scissors here. Okay, do I just want to lift this and just kind of stick it in behind? Just have some of this kind of coming out from behind the... It just adds a little something, especially because it's mixed media. There. I'm going to get some glue. just going to, oh, that's plugged up. I thought I saw a needle there, but I guess not. Okay. Let's try that again. I'm going to put some in between. Okay, it's still plugged. In between the stickers and the mesh or the cheesecloth. And then I'm going to put some in between the cheesecloth and the paper. So I'm going to have like double protection. Is it coming or what? There we go. There we go. Just going to hold it for a few seconds, and then that should be good enough to hold it. We'll cut another piece, and I think that one we'll put up here instead. I like to kind of pull on it and make it look like ratty. Okay. Let's put some before. We'll put this down, and then we'll put some in between that and the stickers, so it's like double the glue there. Okay. I just want a little bit just to say that there's some there, and then this one we'll put it right here. We'll just get a little bit, rough it up, lift, put glue. Definitely would have worked better if, you know, I thought of this before. I mean, I thought of it because I put it in there, but I find once I get scrapbooking sometimes, especially when you have a lot of stuff, you kind of forget all the stuff that you have. That's okay. I like to do this with thread too. I like using thread in a case like this. You ball up some thread. Okay, but this time we'll just do the cheesecloth. Okay, just clean this up because that's how it gets clogged in the first place. Okay, we'll put this away. Just like that. Put a little bit more glue. I think I forgot to hold it. Hold it. And then we'll put some enamel dots. Put one. It's getting warm in my room, so now I have to make sure that I put quite a bit of space in between my dots, because what's happening is when I tap on it, it all comes together like a blob. Where before they barely spread, now they spread quite a bit. Although I think it feels a little cool today because it's not even coming out the way it was in the last few days. It's a little stringy. Okay, I'll do that. But you can see it's already flattening out without me having to do this. There's a couple layers, so it's a little harder to flatten out. So a lot of times what I do is I take a bottle or something. That's fine. Okay, now I know I want to do something else. I probably should have done it before I did the enamel dots. That's okay. We'll just have to be careful. Okay, we're just gonna put more dots. We're gonna put some saltwater taffy over top. Oh, maybe white. White always shows up really good too, right? And then instead of hickory smoke, oh, let's do hickory smoke. No, let's get black. And I want to do some India ink too, I think. I want to get white. 100% get white. Oh, I didn't end up using washi tape, and that's okay. There is quite a bit of stuff on here. I'm going to go get white and the India ink. I find the best white is Mr. Huey's white. I don't even know if it's still available. It takes forever to dry though, but I find it's the truest white, I guess you could say. Like the one that shows up as white more than anything else. Okay, now we'll put 3 blobs of India ink. Maybe one here, and one here. Just gotta make sure not to hit that. So we'll go, I guess there's nothing in there. We'll go one here, one here, one here. Okay. I really like that. It's different, and every time with mixed media, depending the colors that you use, depending, you know, the products that you use, it just looks different and it just makes your own backgrounds. And that's why I like it so much. And that's it. That's going to complete our mixed media layout.